This pizza shop didn't commission me to create a t-shirt, but I did it anyway. If you're into artisan pizza, there's a chance you heard of Vincenzo's, and luckily for me, it's my local. Tom, the owner, is a big character in the community and has developed a bit of a cult following online. When Tom asked me,
"What's this for then?"
I couldn't really sum it up properly. So here it is. I find passionate people like Tom who start businesses from scratch to be an inspiration. As I returned to working on my business over the past 6 months, I knew that I wanted to do something with Vincenzo's in mind. So I guess it's just to say thanks for the inspiration and thanks for bringing joy to the area. The vibe you bring is something I'd like to emulate with my work. I've got some fun ideas I want to explore with the illustration and lettering, so let's jump into the process. So I'll usually start by looking at design inspiration or Pinterest, or flicking through some lettering books. And then I'll start to throw together a mood board, just anything that jumps out, whether that's colours, lettering, ideas. I know Tom, the owner, is a big fan of Sopranos, so I've looked at that as well. I soon decided that the design should have a combination of the owner's cheeky face and a simple slogan. And so with that in mind, I started drawing out some ideas, first on paper. Next, I scan these and start to arrange a rough composition in Photoshop. Once I've got something I'm happy with, I'll send this back to Procreate and start inking up. So once I'm happy with the drawing on the iPad, I send everything back via AirDrop to the Mac. I find it easier to manipulate the composition on either Photoshop or Illustrator, and it just allows me to bring in any other extra elements that I want to add. I've traced up sections of the design here. I've added these kind of like half-tone shading. I wanted a slight weathered feel, so I've added some texture here and these other elements in the background just to bring everything together. I've also wanted to highlight the text. You've probably seen this tutorial on social media, but if you haven't seen it, I'll just quickly show you what's going on here. So you need to turn this into a compound path, and then after that you've got 3 main effects happening here. An offset path, which pulls a new path inside. Then you've got a transform, and if you tweak the horizontal or vertical, you can see what happens if I change. So for example, that's moved it to the other side. So you just change these numbers and you can tweak the amount of the effect that way. And then finally you've got the minus back, which leaves us with just a highlight around the edge. I'm happy with how things are looking now, so the next step is sourcing a printer for the t-shirt. So the t-shirt has arrived from the printer. I'm pretty pleased with the way they've turned out, so the next step is to get a hold of Tom and see what he thinks. The man himself, Tom, it's a t-shirt for you.
Oh my god, that's unbelievable. Oh, I love it, thank you.
Now it's your turn. Why don't you show some love for your favourite local business or inspiration? Drop the details in the comments below, I'd love to read about it. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, you know what to do by now. Feel free to check out my previous video where I made that neon sign, and I'll see you again soon.
Per il fango, per montagne, per valloni, con le nevi e salioni al concetto